Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. For those that are new to the channel, I cover all things crypto related stocks, altcoins, and Bitcoin. My name is Dylan, Space Cadet Crypto, and today we're going to be talking about some more news and updates for Vechain and its price action. So if you're interested, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. Let's jump right in. Okay, so before we jump into some Vechain news here, I just want to show you the chart for Bitcoin, because remember, Bitcoin is the leading asset, so it is very important the price of Bitcoin either stays and stagnates here or starts going up anytime soon here. And we have been seeing that right now since we got a huge dump here earlier this day. We have since started to recover and starting to break back into this pattern. But this, for those of you that are new here, this is a fractal that I got here from previous price action in Bitcoin's price here all the way back here, right here towards the end of February, where we had that huge dump to the downside here. I had this area pattern here copied, so you can see right here, from right around here to here, I had this pattern here copied over and placed over here and just elongated here. So we've been following this pattern to see if it actually has been showing the same pattern after a huge correction here like we saw in previous times for Bitcoin's price, and we are following it, and it has been followed to the T here. We've seen price actually come back down, huge impulse move up, then we had our third wave, huge impulse move up, then we had a huge retracement back down, hitting our target exactly here. So over the past couple of weeks, it has been showing some validity here with its price action, and we have just recently now started to deviate just a little bit from it. We did have a stronger move to the downside here than what was shown here in this fractal. We had a smaller move here, but that's just because of over leveraged traders here, and then the whales just saw an opportunity to take advantage of everybody that's really over leveraged because they're expecting a huge move to the upside here. So we did see a lot of liquidations happen at this point, so we saw this huge move to the downside, but we have since recovered, taking back some levels, some key levels here at 55,000 and now 56,500, and now our next area of resistance is coming up into play here. If we zoom in a little bit more, we are starting to take these levels back, but we are coming into resistance here at around the $57,000 area. But once we get and make this into support, we can see further upside here for Bitcoin's price. But as of right now, our fractal is still showing us the path of Bitcoin's price action here. So even with the zoomed in look here, we see this nice move to the upside, move downward here, move to the upside, downward, creating this M pattern here, and then breaking down here. So I will be following the Bitcoin's price more throughout the week. So remember, if you don't want to miss any of those updates, like and subscribe for more videos. But let's jump into some Vechain news. Okay, so let's take a look at coin market cap to see Vechain's price. And as of right now of this recording, Vechain is sitting at the 16th position here for total market cap at $13.5 billion, and its price right now is at almost 21 cents, recovering from its lows of 18 cents earlier these past couple of days, which was a great opportunity to buy right there for Vechain's price. All right, so Vechain's price action has been very interesting these last couple of days. As you can see, we are still intact of this huge symmetrical triangle that has been playing out since the top blow off here at April 16th, in the middle of April. And now almost a month later, we are still here forming and consolidating in this area, mainly this key area here between around 18 cents to 23 cents here, where we found the most amount of volume in this channel here, but we are also making higher lows every single time here for Vechain's price. But let's zoom in here on the last couple of days of what happened, because we did have a significant drop off here in the price once we started reaching towards some resistance levels in this descending symmetrical pattern here. So as you can see here, Vechain has been making some volatile moves here within this channel of 18 cents to 22 cents here, but not much has happened. It's been stagnating in this price range until the 6th of May, where we did manage to poke our heads out here and tried to retest the area of resistance that we've tried time and time again in this region at the 24.8 cent range, almost 25 cent range here for Vechain's price. We did manage to create a descending wedge, a falling wedge here with our price target here at the top of this resistance box, but we did not have the strength to break out of this descending resistance line here and got a bounce back rejection and broke through our previous support here yet again, and we formed this giant M pattern here with the price target at right around from here to the neckline. So breaking down here, we did manage to reach that price target here. We did find support on this ascending trend line here, but we also found a lot of support here because of that Bitcoin dump. Early yesterday, we found the price of Vechain actually go back down here to the 18-cent range, which we haven't traded in since the beginning of last week here on May 4th. But we have seen multiple times that this area is significant support here, this support box. We have since been recovering in our price, and now we're trying to take up and trade in this range until ultimately making our way up here to retest this resistance area, which is also our golden pocket box here of the 0.618 to 0.65. Very strong resistance in this area once we reach up to this place. But our next price target for Vechain would be here at the 22-cent mark, where we can retest this big area of resistance. And let's look at our EMA ribbons as well. Okay, so we have our moving averages here, and a lot of them are showing some significant resistance coming up ahead for Vechain's price here, right around the 21-cent mark. So once we hit that, we could find a bounce back off these moving averages to come here and retest this area of support at the 20-cent mark from this channel here that we've been trading in for the last couple of weeks now. So we do see that, and this is the 4-hourly chart, by the way, and we did also find a nice wick here as support from the drop down here on May 10th to our 200-day moving average here as support, confluent with our support box here at the bottom. So this was also a perfect time to buy. Anytime you find wicks here on this support box was always a great time to buy, because look, we saw a huge move to the upside, huge move to the upside. And yet again, we could find another move to retest this area here, or even break through it and retest this area here towards the top at 25 cents. So we do see here on the 6-hourly, we do see some more resistance coming in here from this 50-day moving average, this dynamic resistance here. And we also see the 21 here coming in here. If we do see these two cross at this moment, we would have a bear cross. But at the time of this recording, we still just see some resistance here, but nothing crossing just yet. We haven't had a cross here in a while as well on the 6-hourly chart for these two moving averages, but we do see this huge wick to the upside here, a bearish wick here, just touching this moving average, this 50-day moving average for Vechain's price. But we are still very oversold here on the RSI for the 6-hour, so that is a very good thing to see. And we see our price moving towards the upside, so this is a good sign for Vechain. We did find some nice support here at around 20 cents, and also just this huge bullish wick here coming in from 18 cents for Vechain's price. But the moment of truth would be breaking this key resistance area between 22 to 23 cents here, which is also our golden pocket for the price of Vechain. And let's also look at a bigger time frame here on the daily. We do see a lot of support here coming from our 21-day moving average here, just finding some wicks here to the downside. But at the moment, we still have 2 hours left to close this daily candle here within this pattern, which it most likely will here, unless we have a huge flash crash happening. We do see this huge symmetrical triangle here intact and still in play for Vechain's price to make our huge move towards the upside for our price target of 32 cents and 34 cents. And also 37 cents for Vechain's price in the next coming days to weeks. But that is it for this video. We still are play here. We are just bouncing between the support and resistance of Vechain's price. We did manage to form this huge M formation, but we did hit that price target exactly right here. And now we're just bouncing off this level here and making our way back up here. We are still coming back from an area of oversold on the RSI here at the 33 level. And making our way towards the middle right here, but that gives us plenty of room to move to the upside when we do have that big push to the upside here. And our volume is still very low here compared to other areas in this past week. So we have to be on the lookout for the volume as well. Let's look at our EMA ribbon here too on the daily, on the 4-hourly, and we are finding it as resistance here as well. So once we break through this EMA ribbon and break through this critical resistance here, we can make our way up to test our 25-cent range. And then our next fib retracement level here would be at the 28-cent range, and ultimately all our price targets here at the top. But I will be updating you daily on Vechain's price here, so don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Peace out.